Hello boys and girls, welcome back to DSF. Today we are here at the KLGCC resort for this very exciting new fully electric SUV here in Malaysia. It is of course a flagship, meaning it's a D segment SUV. It's pretty big, it's pretty spacious, it's pretty practical, and it's also fully electric, so it's sustainable. But what am I talking about right here? This is the Volvo EX90, the brand new fully electric flagship SUV from the brand. And you'll notice this evolution of the Thor's hammer headlights that we have seen in other Volvo full battery electric vehicle models, BEV models before as well, with a Volvo light right here. See, now most brands, they have their brand logo or name inscripted on the side, but it's never really illuminated. This one is a full-on light, so that's a nice unique touch. You've got more lights going on here along with sensors galore, because this car has LiDAR and radar. I think it was 5 LiDAR sensors if I remember correctly, which means for all intents and purposes it can drive itself, although that's a bit iffy because it still has to collect some data on how Malaysian drivers use the roads here, because this cannot be a one-to-one of how it is in Europe or even the US or anywhere in the world, right? Because we have very unique driving habits, some of us Malaysians. And then of course you've got your padding and cladding down here with more sensors, Volvo EX90, a camera as well, and of course no grille because fully electric. Now let's take a look at the sides, the rear and the insides. Okay, so for the price of 442,888 ringgit, off to the side you'll notice this new color which is called sand dune or something like that. It's a very unique color, that's for sure. And of course you've got massive Michelin wheels, 21 inches with some pretty decent gap here in case you want to upsize, though I'm not sure why you would do that because it might cause some damage. But you've got some very unique dual tone wheels right here, black and silvery. Then off to the side you'll notice excellent ground clearance with some cladding down here, and of course a very unique type of door handle, which I'm not sure if you can actually see very well, but it's sort of like a regular door handle from the old days that you just pull like that and open, but not really, because it's kind of a mixture of both types and an evolution. And of course, when the car is locked, these will sit flush with the door handle. Very typical feature these days. You'll also notice a frameless wing mirror right here. That is completely unique. I like it actually. It looks pretty good in this black as well. You've got cameras, your blinker, another camera, more LiDAR and radar, whatever, whatnot, because again, this thing has enormous safety features. You know, Volvo is synonymous with safety after all. You have to expect this. Off to the side, nice long proportions. Charger right here for your EV charger, because again, fully electric. And then nice short rear overhang. Let's take a look at the back. Let's take a look at the insides. Okay, back here you get a nice big rear wing, and then these lights, which, well, I guess they're a new design for Volvo, but we have seen similar iterations on its other EVs as well. A nice big chunky wiper here. I have no idea why it has to be that big, but you know, it's good. You've got more sensors and all that here, and a little button to press. For the boot, no, the boot release is down here. There you go. It's down there. I thought that was a button. I got baited. That's probably just a sensor. All right, again, automated tailgate, because of course you're paying 442,888 ringgit for a car. You need this kind of features. Tonneau cover is right up here, which you can of course remove anytime you want once the third row seats are down. More storage space down here, a lot of storage space, underfloor storage space. See, that's one of the cool things about EVs is back here you don't have a lot in the way of this, the car, so you do have quite a bit of space. Speaking of space, let's take a look inside. Once again, back here, very spacious, very comfortable. That seat is set way further back than I normally would sit, and it's still got quite a decent amount of space, both in terms of legroom and headspace. And of course, your unique door handles right here, some aircon vents right there, and your Bowers and Wilkins system right here, sound system. Of course, you got your lights, more speakers up here, and definitely the center armrest as well, which I don't like this design as much as the XC90. It's a bit weird, and these cup holders seem super shallow, but hey, that's what these things are for at the side. Though it does limit the size of cans or whatever, bottles, anything that you can put in there, but you know, still very, very comfortable. Now, let's take a look at the third row and wrap this up. Okay, so back here, similar affair with the Volvo XC90 plug-in hybrid. Not the best legroom or headroom, but you do have creature comforts that Volvo has thought of, such as these aircon vents over here, right? That'll make it much, much better, especially in our terribly hot Malaysian climate. You do have cup holders as well, right in the back here, but you do lose out on that little cubby space thingy that you had on the XC90, which is perfectly fine, perfectly acceptable. You have a USB-C port in place for that though. So that should keep your devices topped up. Very good, right? So once again, short trips should be fine. More than okay. It's going to be fine. But I don't think full-size adults can do very long trips back here. So that wraps up the Volvo EX90 here in Malaysia for over 440,000 Malaysian ringgit. Pretty good price if you compare to luxury premium rivals, but still quite a hefty price tag nonetheless. But what about you? Are you ready to switch to a fully electric vehicle yourself, or would you prefer something like the Volvo XC90 plug-in hybrid we saw earlier? Thank you so much for watching DSF. I've been Logan. Have a good day.